This video is to show you the snap and inventory system, the general features, and just generally what it looks like and how it works. You can also play this exact demo if you just go to the either the forum or the marketplace page. There's a downloadable demo. You can actually play this exact version of it. Okay, so you can see in the bottom left we have our quick slots. Okay, and then we have our player. If we go over the items, you can see we have a quick pickup. And the little green ball by my feet just shows which one's closest. That's configurable, so you can turn that on or off if you want to show in your game or not, but just to give you an idea of what item's closest to you when you are picking up items. Press F, we can pick up the backpack. You can see the backpack's been picked up here. 9mm ammo you can also drag. You can double click. You can see that when I dragged or double clicked on the other 9mm ammo, it added to my current. And this is configurable as well, so I have this configured to 100, I think. So if I pick up more, it'll keep adding to this. That way it only takes up one slot and it only takes up one set of weight while it's in there. You can also drag this over here. And you can see it automatically equipped. It also added to the number 3 quick slot. And you can see now when I put the gun away, there's an animation, and it doesn't attach until the animation reaches the gun. That's configurable as well, so it's very simple. You can set that up so that the system won't attach the gun until you tell it to in the animation. One thing you'll notice is the backpack that I'm wearing, it has a little different icon here. So once you have a backpack in place, if you press this button, it actually opens a completely new container here, so you can configure any item to be a container. And then once you have that, you can actually just drag any items into that container, and it has its own icon to show that it's full. It also has its own fill icon here, and you can just close that whenever you want. And if you drop the backpack, you can see I no longer have access to it. But also, if I hover over it, I can tell this backpack has something in it because the icon's different from this backpack here. If I pick that up, you can see that it has a sniper rifle in it. And the other thing we can see here is that we have 2 primary slots. So you can actually have as many primary slots as you want, have as many secondary slots as you want. The quick slot icons here in the bottom are tied to the slot here. So depending on how many you have, you can add more quick slots to use those if you want to. You can simply just move those around however you want. I have 89mm ammo. If I hold control and drag that over, I can split that. So I can say I want to drop 15 of these for a friend. You see that dropped to 65, and now there's 15 on the ground. Again, you can show if I pick that up, put that in here, it combines back to 80. And you pick up this assault rifle, and you can see here, these are all the attachments for the rifle. So if you look at, I have 30, I don't have any ammo for this. Let me go pick some ammo up. Let me reload this. So you see I have 30 ammo there at the bottom. If I pick up the extended mag, I'm just going to put that on my gun, I can now hold up to 50. Okay, and there's also the flash hider, an AR suppressor, something. Put that on, you can see that automatically attaches. Put the hilarious looking red dot on there, you can see that attaches as well. The system automatically puts the attachment slots up front, so if you wanted to drag them onto the slot there, it'll automatically pick it up. That way you don't have to fiddle with accidentally dropping it on the wrong one or whatever. But obviously if you drop it on the wrong slot that doesn't match, it won't go there. And you can see I have my backpack still open. If I drag the item in there, all the attachments actually go with it. So they're not taking up space here anymore. They're not in my inventory. They're all in the backpack here. So I can move these independently if I want to, but right now they're attached to the gun. So while they're attached to the gun, they move with the gun. And same goes if I drop it on the ground and you're running up to a gun, you can actually see what attachments are already on it. And you can pick them up independently of the gun. You don't have to actually pick up the whole gun and then take the attachment. You can just take the attachment. You can see them disappearing from the gun. And if you look at the vest here, it's also a weight expansion item, so a container item. So if I have both of these, I can actually open both of them at the same time, and I can drag and drop in between them. So if I wanted to drop a bunch of items for a friend, I can move them all into the vest, and then just drop the vest. Okay, everything is also configurable by slot. So you can see here I have a backpack slot. It won't actually fit in any other slot other than the backpack slot. And that's extremely easy to configure. You just set it up. So you set up the slot to have the same socket as the backpack, and it won't allow it in any other spot. You can see when I put the vest on, same thing, vest goes there. If I put a helmet on, same thing, helmet goes there. There's also a configurable piece of the system for each item. You can say whether or not the item is storable, whether or not you can put it in your inventory, or if you can put it in a container. So I have the helmet, for example, is not something that is storable. It's only something you can wear. Same with the backpack, because you can't run around with 30 backpacks. You can if you want, but in this particular demo, you cannot. So if I try to put this in a backpack or into a container, or the backpack in this case, it actually just drops it. And that's configurable as well, just a tick mark if you, in the player's inventory, if you want it so that when they try to do what I just did, which is put the helmet in the inventory, I have it configured to drop right now. You can just set that so that it just cancels the attempt. It won't actually allow them to move it. It'll just stay in the slot that it was in. I have it set to automatically drop because I just feel like if I was playing and I just want to get rid of it, I would just throw it off like that, and that works for me. But it's however you want to set it up. So if you have any questions, just ping me in Discord or post in the forum if you want. But these are the basic features. Again, if you are interested in the system, I would encourage you to download the demo and just try it out for yourself. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do here. And check out the other videos. They will show you basically how we set this stuff up in the system. So if you are curious as to how easy it is to add an attachment and make it work with the assault rifle, but not work with the pistol, very easy to do. It's all just at the front end, and it's all in the list. So it's something that anybody can update and configure as they want. So you check out the other videos, you can see how that's all done. If you want to see how it feels and plays, then download the demo.